Andy, always tough to go out of a cup competition, so close to penalties as well. Talking of penalties, what's your take on that decision given in favour of Nuneaton?
I think it's a big call so late in the game. I would have liked to have seen a similar situation at the other end and see what he would have done. I think I might know the answer to that, but to be honest, with the naked eye, I'll be lying if I said I saw exactly what happened. They both went over in the first one. Once they've gone over, my eyes, as a manager, you think, well, okay, that's okay, let's have a look what's happening behind them. And I see him go over again. I just had a quick word with him. He said they were both trying to get up and they were both having a little grapple, both. He's favoured the attacking side, so it's gone against us. It was a tight game, look, two teams that were probably a little bit scared to win it, actually. That's what it looked like over the two games. Disappointed to go out, obviously. Would have loved another day at Luton, another crack at Luton. Money for the club, not to be. We'll have to wait another year. We dust ourselves down. No complaints with the lads tonight. I thought our application was excellent. We just didn't have enough tonight in the final third, which is an area of the pitch where we've been really good this year, or this season. But in the final third, we huffed and we puffed and didn't get a great deal. Hence, we didn't score.
Yeah, why do you think there's been quite a sudden change actually in that final third?
Well, everyone's going to have peaks and troughs. We got Kieran's come back from his suspension and probably hasn't quite hit the heights that he did beforehand. Stevie Jones has been on fire, but I think it's evident that when Steve's at work on a Tuesday morning, it doesn't quite happen as much for him on a Tuesday night. He was complaining last night of being stiff and tired, and even before the game, I know he's done a big round today, but I just thought what he did on Saturday he could cause them problems. It's a difficult one because he's our top scorer. But it's maybe something I've got to have a look on a Tuesday night, because it's evident every Tuesday night we don't get as much. Luke's not quite hit the heights that he has at the start of the season since coming back from injury, and Steve's just going through a little period where he's working hard enough, but it's not quite happening. So there's your four main players tonight. Defensively, I thought we were good, we were solid, and I include the strikers and that. You defend from the front, so we just didn't have enough when we needed it, or when we need it most. We didn't have enough to unlock a door tonight. We didn't have a break of the ball, but I don't like to talk about breaks of the ball or bits of luck. We didn't have enough, or we didn't do enough in the final third to unlock a Nuneaton defence that well. At one stage I thought they were just about to have a little bit of a wobble. We're out the time. We've done reasonably sort of well tonight, but we've gone against us. Our best chance was Saturday. And that's why I was so annoyed and frustrated, and we had words Saturday, we had words last night, because I think if we had stepped on the gas Saturday, we wouldn't have been here tonight. But with a minute to go on Saturday, we're fortunate to be here and very lucky to be here. So football's a really, really strange game, but no complaints. Didn't have enough in the final third tonight. Dubious penalty last minute, so we're out. We dust ourselves down. No one wanted the cup run more than me. No one wanted the cup run more than the players, the fans, you guys, but it's been taken away from us. We could have still been here, if it had gone to penalties, it gives you a chance, but we could have been talking here about going out on penalties, and one guy in the dressing room thinking he's let the hold, feeling to blame. At 0-0 with a minute to go, I would have took that. But we're out, we dust ourselves down, we're having a great season, but we're just in the midst of a little up and down period. And I think, and I've been banging the drum for 6 or 7 weeks, I think, we're looking at benches, we're putting players into the fray. Probably when you're looking for introductions, probably still on quite at the level of fitness to really, really make that difference at the level that we're playing at. So we've been like that for 7 or 8 weeks. Maybe, as a manager, I see signs now. Maybe it's I would like to again freshen things up. How I do that
in the transfer market.
Yeah, I think sometimes you strengthen when you're going well. You don't wait till you hit the buffers. Well, the last sort of 6 or 7 weeks we've done remarkably well to get teams out. We've done remarkably well to get results with what we've had, but we need people who are up to speed in matches that can actually make a difference. So that's just a little thing,
You mentioned about possible players coming in. I mean, that would be the what you want to do, but what type of areas are you talking about?
Well, if you look at tonight, we've been really unlucky this season. We've lost 2 from Saturday. Lost Will Salmon, who not only Will Salmon can play at right back, but if I lose a centre half tonight, I've probably got no one in the team that can go and play centre half. I'll probably have to put Phil Trainer back there. who's just because of his size. Whereas if a centre half gets injured and Will's in the side, I can step him inside and put Luke to right back or Brownie. We haven't got that. Jordan Rose through. Keep shooting ourselves on the foot. But Jordan will be back Saturday. Hopefully his injury's okay. He's got a little bit of an injury as well. Will might be out for a while. I don't know. Vallow's done. Vallow can go either side. Chris Taylor was excellent tonight. Back in middle of the park. We're down to the bare bones and that because Rooney's out. I think he's gone for an X-ray. So we're just. Maybe it's the right time just to strengthen us and give us that, rather than wait till we stutter for another month and lose 2 or 3 games in a row. Maybe go now while we're in 8th, because if you're in 8th and you're in 8th at Christmas, and we've got a run of games, and I include Alfred in that. If you look at the next 5 or 6 fixtures, there's points there, and I'm not disrespecting the teams, but you get to Christmas, then you look at the fixtures and they look a little bit harder. So maybe it's the right time. So yeah, I'm really, really disappointed. Disappointed for the fans. I sensed actually. And I sensed it at Nuneaton tonight, a 7:45 now. You wouldn't have thought there was a game on it. I think everyone looked at the draw and thought, it's Luton. If we win tonight, we've got a decent record against Luton. And I would have loved to see my team playing in front of 9,000 with 1,000 Telford supporters down there roaring us on and creating a giant kill. But that's been snatched away, so that's for another year. But we dust ourselves down, we get on the bus, we chew the bits out of it, we pick the brains out of it, and we try and select the side, and it'll be a different type of game on Saturday. You know as well as I do, Nick, you've been there more times than me. You know what we're going to expect there. So we'll go with what we think is the right team, and that might not be the best team on paper, or might not be, I'm not preempting this and read into it what you want, it might not be some of our flair players, because you know as well as I do that you've got to stand toe to toe with Alfred and grind it and dig it out and earn the right to play. So we'll have a think. We've got 5 days and see what the injuries are like. We've picked up another couple of bumps and bruises. We're just really light on the ground, and if you look at my bench tonight, we've got people that haven't played a game for a long, long time. Jake Reid, Jake's on his way back. Jake could do with some games. Chris is just on his way back. He's getting, pardon the pun, he's getting sharper by the minute that he plays. But, he's been out 10 weeks. He's not going to be able to go in from the start in conference football and set the world alight or hit the heights that he did last year. So we're just stuttering a wee bit at the minute, but we're in a great position. Disappointed tonight, but it's gone now. So the boys, can't do anything about tonight. We can do something about the way we train, the way we prepare, and the way we go to Alfred, and then we'll go to Alfred and get a result, just like we have done on every game that we've played.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks.